those exact themes. There was a comment that Samira said about to thrive as a community, there needs to be equity, and we're all dragged down because we don't have it. And to if as individuals we were to recognize and sort of adopt, my thought was adopt the thought process that you have for your own children, for children who are less advantaged, that gets us toward that. If I was to try to give the advantages that I try to give to my own kids, and if we tried to do that as a community, we might eliminate some of the disparity and thrive as a community, because it is dragging us all down.
That is a vision that everyone can like tap into on a heart level, is doing, doing well by our kids.
And I'd like to just kind of ask Garrett, I'd like to ask Garrett a little bit about this concept of mutual reciprocity, because I think that concept might play in here. Am I sorry to put you on the spot, but I think that we're talking about this idea of kind of a redistribution, right? And thinking about it as kind of going one way, givers and receivers kind of thing. But I think we should be thinking about it as a cycle and as a circle and as a whole community. And I know you've been doing a lot of thinking about that, and that whole idea of mutual reciprocity, I think resonates with this conversation. So sorry to kind of. Sorry, I just yes.
Well, thank you for the hat tip. I do think that in order to sort of transform the conditions that we have, and for there to be true equity, we need to start with I think the heart space was talked about, where we connect as humans, and that to me the connection is built upon not what we're getting out of it, but what we're giving. And I think part of the transformation needs to be less from, I recently had a conversation with an individual about action and benefit. Is the action coming from self or other? And who gets the benefit, self or other? And we live in a world right now where there's a lot of self-action leads to self-benefit. And I think the transformation that we need to see is self-action turns into other benefit, and other action turns into self-benefit, where we shift it from being we do everything to make our own means. Because I think it really creates a culture where we become self-centered without even being the people to blame for it. It's just the thing that we've created. So how do we move closer towards that? That when our actions benefit others, that will come back to us inherently if we design a system like that. So I don't know if that's speaking to it, but